The head of the New Amsterdam Surgery Department, Dr.Tameshwar Algu, has been serving the institution for 8 years. Renetta Court reports.
Dr. Tameshwar Algu has been serving the community, working as a general surgeon and head of the Department of Surgery at the New Amsterdam Regional Hospital for 8 years.
So this is our second largest hospital in the country. We give surgical service to a population of about 159,000 individuals. Our services that we're offering here is almost comparable to what they're offering in Georgetown, apart from the more advanced technologies that they have there.
He is the youngest of 3 children and grew up in Albion under quarantine and spent most of his life there until he moved to accommodate his studies. He completed his primary education at the Cropper Primary School, then went on to the J.C. Chandy Singh Secondary School, after which he progressed to the University of Guyana Berbice campus.
I pursued biology as my major, chem as my minor. But after completing a year, I applied to the University of Guyana School of Medicine, and because of my grade point, which I was accepted to the medical program. I completed that program in 2007. I did my internship at Georgetown Hospital in 2008, and in 2009 I was a government medical officer. I was attached to the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology.
Dr. Algu revealed that he has always had a passion for gynecology. However, after being exposed to other specialties in medicine during his time of study, he applied to pursue general surgery.
I was always surgically driven, and I joined the postgraduate surgical program. I completed that in 2012 and late 2012. I obtained a diploma postgraduate diploma in surgery, and I was actually seconded here to work at New Amsterdam Hospital. During my time here, I continued to improve my postgraduate education. I've completed a master's in general surgery from the University of Edinburgh. I've been accepted as a fellow at the Caribbean College of Surgeons, and I'm the only fellow of the American College of Surgeons who is from Guyana.
As a young lad growing up, Algu had always aspired to pursue a career in healthcare so he could assist in healing those who are ill.
In my community, I saw a lot of individuals that wanted to get access to care, and access was a big issue at that time. There weren't a whole lot of physicians in the country like we see now. Those were not the days that people had these large scholarships that they could have done medicine. And even the graduates that we had here, a lot of them actually went on either to our sister Caribbean countries, or some of them went to the first world. But I saw some of my neighbors that they needed care, and then going to the hospital, long lines that they had to go through in those days. And they were like, some of my neighbors that they got really sick. And I can remember one individual in particular that died because they didn't have access to care, or there was delayed access to care. So initially my passion was healthcare, but coming on to the end of high school and as I started university, medicine was my dream.
Like everything in life, there are challenges that arise to test us. For Dr. Algu, it is not any different. However, he has learned to make best of what he has.
There are challenges in terms of education, or educating the people. And I think with technology improving, that has gotten better. People, I think almost every household now has internet. Either they have the DSL or they have it on their cell phone. So there is access to information, and that is improving in terms of the education, I think, is the major challenge. The other thing is that we are in a resource-poor environment. It's not just New Amsterdam Hospital, but compared to our first world, we are in a resource-poor environment. All right. Of course, we would like to get to the first world standards, but it takes time to get there. And I must say that we have been improving over the years. It's not that we have gotten to a point that there is stagnating or regressing. We have been improving. And I believe in time we will only get better. Yes, there are challenges. We do have challenges from time to time. There are challenges from time that there's sometimes shortages. But we make do with what we have, and we never offer substandard care.
He also mentioned that being a healthcare provider is one of his greatest achievements. However, because of his profession, his family and travel time are limited.
It's always challenging because I'm always putting work. I think that's the challenge with a lot of physicians, that their work is always there, and that's something I think I've put a little on the back burner, and there are times sometimes I don't think we can correct that a lot. Another thing which I would have liked to do, and I'm hoping to do in a few years, is to travel a bit more, to see the world. The world is a pretty large place. I mean, our country is large, and we haven't even seen our country. So much of diversity. All of us have gone out of the country, and we have seen relatives thousands of miles away. And some of us haven't gone into our country. We haven't gone into the interior. How many of us have gone to Latam or Mabaruma, for example? Traveling is something that I would like to.
Dr. Algu finally urged aspiring doctors to be persistent in their studies and avoid distractions.
The number one thing is staying in school and be persistent. Always ask questions of why. Alright? Always be an investigator. Don't always take what someone tells you and say this is the answer, this is the holy grail. Be an investigator. Stay in school. Keep away from all these other challenges and temptations that they have out there. There are always people that are going to encourage you to go and get involved in bad activities, get involved with drugs or be in gangs and all that. Keep away from that. Alright? Be the best you can be. Fulfill your potential. Everyone has a potential. We need to fulfill that potential. Have your goals set out and try to achieve them. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't achieve your goals. One of the things I must say that lots of times I thought about quitting because there are lots of challenges, but as I said, once you have your goals there, once you have your support system there, you need your family to support you.
Dr. Tameshwar Algu is happily married to Mrs. Nitu Algu and has 2 children, a 9-year-old son and a 5-year-old daughter. He continues to deliver quality healthcare to his patients during his time as head of the surgical department at the New Amsterdam Regional Hospital. Reporting for Channel 8 News, Renetta Kurt.